Hello, hello, ni hao, ni hao. So if you want to get better at creating short video for Chinese platforms or anywhere, then you got to analyze the results. Today we're going to take a look at one of my videos, the hottest one that I have from this month, published on Chinese platforms, and we're going to dig into it. And I have something to teach you about Chinese, and I also have a few lessons for myself and for you about how I could have improved this video if I were to do it again. Let's pull it up on my screen here, and I'll introduce this topic to you very briefly first.
咱们猜一下怎么翻译咱们。我很喜欢这个单词咱们，因为英文没有，它是包含听话的人和说话的人。
What I say here in the beginning is that we're going to translate this word called 咱们. And I really like this word because English doesn't have a direct equivalent of it. The basic idea is this. 咱们 is like we or our or us, but it includes both the speaker and the listener. Here's how the dictionary explains it. We or us, including both the speaker and the person spoken to. In actual spoken Chinese, the usage can vary. There's different ways that people could use this. Some people don't use it much at all, some do. So it leaves a lot of room for communication as well. So the people that joined in on the comments on this, some of them were interested in how to translate it into English. Some were interested in talking about how Chinese people use this or how they use it differently across different places in China. I published this to Douyin, to WeChat, Bilibili, and to Xiaohongshu too, which are the normal places that I publish it to. But I like to review the results mostly on Douyin for this reason. Douyin has this really great retention graph. This is a graph that shows us what percentage of people are still watching the video. Now, my results on Douyin and WeChat were both quite good. So I have 2,200 likes on Douyin, 900 comments. On WeChat, I have some other metrics that are pretty cool. I got 1,400 followers from this. I think that's better than a like. And a lot of people forwarded it as well. 1,100 people forwarded it or posted it on their own Moments feeds. And one person on WeChat set this as their Moments background image. I wonder who that is. That must be some kind of super fan to put me on their background. I don't know. Let's look at this Douyin retention graph. Now, at the beginning, lots of people drop off, which is very normal because when people are swiping through these things, they make the decision if they want to swipe on to the next video or not. So this one here, after 3 seconds, it has 64% of people that are still watching it, which is a bit higher than normal. See, the gray bar below shows us what is normal for this length of video, which would be about 52%. I still think we can improve this though. As we look at this chart, we can see there are a couple places where users drop off, right? One is at the beginning, one is here, and one is at the very end. And this might not look significant here, but it actually is because in the last 4 seconds, it went from 15% retention down to 12.6%. So I lost like 20% or so of the remaining viewers that were there at the time, if that makes sense. Why did I lose people at these points, and what can I do to improve? Well, first of all, at the very beginning of the video, what's called the hook there, what I said was, let's you and I talk about how to translate 咱们. I think that's an all right sentence, but I might be able to think of something that's more powerful than that. Maybe I could have said something like, there's no way to translate 咱们 into English effectively. That's a bit of a stronger statement that I could have started off with, and it might resonate with some people because it makes it seem like Chinese culture is very deep or unique, which it is. It might resonate with people, but I'm going to even talk with my team too and figure out some more hooks that we could use to improve the beginning and keep focusing on that a lot on my videos. I think we should spend maybe half our effort of videos just generating those hooks. Whereas when I actually filmed this video, I didn't think of it very much, but I should be more careful about coming up with the very initial, the hooks for my videos. And I think I can improve through that way. Number 2, the drop off point here is when I set the context for an example about this. And the example that I used was about a business meeting where people would be saying, we, 我们, we, or 咱们, which is also we, but a different type, and how this can lead to misunderstandings. Maybe instead of a business example, I could have used something else, maybe an example at the family dinner room table, which would have been more accessible to more people. And then at the end here, Like I said, even though you can't really see it's significant at the end of the chart, it is actually significant. And I think that I could improve this by just cutting off the repetition at the end, because at this point I give a full sentence in English, and then because I think some of my followers, they have a decent understanding of English, but they might need it said again, so I repeat myself and then I say bye bye. But probably what I should do is not repeat myself and not say bye bye, just end it right there. I've learned for YouTube shorts in particular that ending them abruptly can really deliver a lot more results. Okay. And I'm not sure if that's the case for Douyin or not, but I suspect that it may be, and I could improve things by just getting right to the point and ending it. Shorts on all platforms are not quite the same as long form video. It's harder to get people to follow along to the end. I hope some of this can be useful for you if you're either trying to figure out how to improve your results on Douyin, your results on other shorts platforms, or you're just interested in Chinese language and culture. See you later.